Hey guys, Nick here from Velocity Trading. Just want to do another recap today, going over my trades over on WIMI today. I did take two trades today on WIMI. Made just under $6,000 today on WIMI. I think the final P&L was like 5,600 or 55 around there. So yeah, just want to go over it. First trade was over in the pre-market. So first off, before I even go over that, why did I like WIMI today? What made me want to get involved with the stock today? Well, first off, they did have some news early on that they had some sort of 5G news, and that was just bringing in a lot of hype. The 5G news. Other than that, WIMI was a 4 million in float stock, so it's a micro float stock. There's no dilution. Offerings are clean. They have a lot of cash. It was easy to borrow at certain brokers. I think Cobra had. It was easy to borrow there. So, some things I like about WIMI, right? And, overall the price action volume on it was good. I like the tape on it. So, those are some things I liked about WIMI, right? And those are, certain plays I like the long, right? Like a micro float stock, in float rotation, hype news, no dilution, clean filings. That's going to get me interested, right? All I need from there is a chart to set up, and I'll be looking for longs on it, which I did today. So let me pull up these charts, show you guys where I was getting in, where I was getting out. Let's see. Okay. So I have, so this is the pre-market trade on it. So I was getting in there, was scaling in there, $6, $6.20, $6.30s. I saw it came out pretty early. I posted the news in chat for the folks. But it was just too illiquid, right? Spreads were big on it. Just wasn't enough volume, I couldn't get in it, right, at the time. Like, I needed for it to pull back. I needed for it to prove itself that it's going to trade some more volume. It's going to look to be a potential runner. So that's why I didn't really get in here, right? It's just too big of a risk. Not enough liquidity. So as it pulled back, I had an order out there like 550s for I think it was like 2,000 shares. Didn't fill. Started to creep back over 6. I saw 6 was holding. I saw it was soaking on these dips. Bids were holding strong. And once I saw it, started to re-break. Started to push back over on some volume. I was hitting my hotkeys and I was longing it. And goal was 7+ on it, right? I was thinking we could kind of pull like a DSS here and potentially go 8+. And we did, but I ended up selling before that. I'll tell you why. So, sold some here, 730s into the pops here. And I was thinking, okay, I want to see 720s hold. I want to see us consolidate here and then rip over 8. And I'll have to take the rest off there. But just couldn't do it, right? Couldn't do it. This push here I thought was going to be the one to really, any shorts who were like adding on it and who were maybe stuck a little bit. This is where they'd be looking to cover, saying, oh, this thing's going to rip. And it didn't do it, right? We pushed. Hit 750, rejected, kind of felt a little weak there. So the next candle, on the next push, I took it off. And then I said, okay, I'm going to leave, some left. I'll leave like 1,000 shares left. If it cracks 7, though, I got to respect it. I got to get out. So ended up cracking 7 at the moment there. We're still in the pre-market, right? So got out around here. Pulled all the way back to like 670s, 660s here. Curl back up and then rip, 8:30, 9 a.m. plus, went all the way up to 9:25. So, do I regret selling? Not at all. That was my plan. My plan was to sell some there, 740s, 730s, over 7, and the rest 8+. And I have to have a trailer on it. I can't leave that trailer too low. I don't want to end up letting that profit go red on me or go break even on me, right? Especially when I'm up that much. So that there was like a 2.8R trade on it. In that pre-market, and then planning to the open was looking for a wash trap and squeeze pattern on it, right? I was looking for an opportunity into the open on it to get long. I told the guys, watch for a pullback, watch for it to come into $6.70, $7, and we did. We came right into the 670 line. I mapped up. Wasn't interested in longing it this early. I wanted for it to pull back, consolidate, put in a higher low, and that's where I got in. Let me pull up the chart here. Where we go? Let's see. Yeah, so this is where I longed it. It's the full chart on it. You guys see I started longing it right before 10 a.m. You know, I saw 720s, 710s was trying to hold, so I started putting some on there. And then right here, you know, it was tough because, you know, this is one of those, it's the float so low. I even said in chat, I'm like, guys, this is probably one that's just gonna, it's probably just gonna rip over 750 and squeeze. You know, I don't think it's gonna have a pullback, so usually don't like doing that, but hey, you know, I saw it, and I was careful with my size in this one, right? I wasn't in massive. You know, I could have definitely taken a bigger position on it, but, you know, it's a thin name. It's pretty spready, you know. I mean, look what happened here. We had a massive stuff move, a dollar stuff move, and you can't even get out of something like that, you know. Last thing I need to do is get caught, you know, big size, and, you know, it slams on me, and I'm stuck in a halt. So yeah, you know, as I saw it come back up, I was, you know, adding, and then we halted here, and was expecting a little bit better of a halt, you know, resumption. We would go like 850, 870s at least, but, you know, the resumption was kind of weak there. I kind of noticed that, so I, you know, I sold some there, half at 830s, and then the rest, same thing. Okay, I'll give the rest a chance, you know, but if it cracks 8 and it's staying weak, I got to get out, and, you know, I ended up selling the rest there, you know, 780, 785, on WIMI. So yeah, I mean, that was that second trade on it. You know, pretty much worked as planned. You know, weren't lolling out of the open, weren't buying the breakouts. You know, wasn't buying after the halt, wasn't looking for, you know, washout long, you know, after the halt. No, I was waiting for my setup. You know, I was letting the trade come to me. I was being patient, and we killed it, right? We had a sick plan on it. It worked perfectly. You know, pre-market trade was nice. Intraday trade was nice on it. I mean, we're seeing so much long opportunity that, you know, we really can't say we'd never seen it before, but we're seeing, you know, more long opportunity than ever in the small cap market. And, you know, I've been primarily longing recently, right? I'm still shorting, but primarily, you know, I would say I used to be maybe 50-50, you know, maybe 60-40, but I would say right now I'm probably like 70-30 right now. I'm a majority taking long because there's a lot of long opportunity. It's nice. I don't have to pay stupid locate fees. I don't have to take, you know, the L if I don't short it and it doesn't set up, and I hate that. But yeah, it's an incredible opportunity, guys. This is definitely, you know, one of my best weeks again. Just, you know, every day I feel like I'm setting, you know, record weeks. And like I said yesterday in the video, I don't think this is going anywhere, guys. So I think we're going to continue to see, you know, this action continued. So, yeah, guys, that was it. That was the trades. Those are the trades today. Made, you know, just under, you know, $6,000, $5,500, 5.5 hour a day, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it by hours because I think that's how you should look at it in terms of R's, all R's. I teach that in, you know, my room here. You know, and how important it is to trade with the R mentality, right, rather than the P&L mentality. Because, you know, when you start thinking P&L, you're thinking numbers. It starts to, you know, mess with your mentality. You start to get a little sloppy. You trade off emotions. So it's best to look at it as R's, not you know, P&L numbers. So yeah, it's something I teach in my room. I have videos on it. Yeah, guys, that's it for this video. I just want to make a quick video, short, sweet, nice and easy, letting you guys know, you know, what I did today. Hope you guys will have a fantastic weekend. Hope you learned something from this recap. If you guys have any questions, again, email me. Links below in the description too if you guys want to check out a free trial. That's it for this recap, guys. I'm out. Peace.